Yes, 2 o'clock is the adjournment time, and in the interim, the media stand here has been set up. We are expecting Pushkar Singh Dhami to come and speak to the media here and tell us about what is next. The bill has been tabled, copy of the bill circulated to the opposition. They were complaining that they are not being given enough time to study the bill, but now they have about 2.5 hours to study the bill, take in viewpoints from whoever they want to consult. The opposition will argue that that is too little a time. They should have been given the entire day today, but now they have time till 2 o'clock to study the bill and then come up with their points and counterpoints when the discussion begins. At 2 o'clock, the discussion begins. In the meanwhile, we are just waiting for all the MLAs to come out. The MLAs are expected to come out of the assembly chamber. The chief minister is expected to come and address the media, and only then will we know exactly what the plan of action is for the government from here on, and also what exactly the bill entails. So, those details about what the bill entails have just been shared with the opposition leaders. We are still waiting to know this.
Those details will be trickling in. Hopefully we see the Chief Minister also come out perhaps and give us details, like Arunima was also pointing out that he perhaps would be walking out now. There is a 2.5 hour window for all MLAs to be studying the recommendations that have made its way into the draft bill. Now at least 2.5 lakh responses were received by this panel that was studying and that has given this 700 odd page report to the government, based on which this bill has been drafted.
Yes, there were major consultations done by the committee. They asked for online responses from people who wanted to respond. There were Jan Sabhas that were carried out as well. I in fact met member of the Akhada Parishad in Haridwar who told me that he had gone to meet the panel in Haridwar, where all the community members were asked. They met the committee in groups of 4 or 5, and they were asked to give in their views on what the Uniform Civil Code should entail, and all those views were taken into account. But the Congress party and the opposition leaders here in the Uttarakhand Assembly have alleged that they were never called for any discussion, that they were not asked for any recommendation, and they have taken strong objection to that. So there has been some consultations, but some people feel aggrieved that they were left out, and based on all those consultation process and recommendations have been given by the Justice Ranjana Desai committee, essentially 5 or 6 recommendations. One about marriage age, 18 for girls, 21 for boys, no polygamy, no polyandry. Third, that divorce rights should be equal for men and women. Fourth, that halala and iddat like practices must be outlawed. Okay, as I'm speaking to you, the opposition leaders okay, these are BJP leaders. Chief Minister has just left. Their slogans of Jai Shri Ram. These are the BJP leaders who have come out congratulating the Chief Minister, waving to the waiting cameras. The opposition is protesting. Let me see if I can get in a word. Sir, आज कैसा लग रहा है? आज विधायक सारे इतिहास का हिस्सा बन रहे हैं.
बिल्कुल, बाबा भीमराव अंबेडकर जी के सपना आज सदन के अंदर पूरा हुआ है, और ये सौभाग्य उत्तराखंड को मिला है. हम लोग सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि जब बाबा भीमराव अंबेडकर जी ने संविधान की रचना की थी, उस समय कांग्रेस पार्टी ने देश को तोड़ा था और हिंदुस्तान में अलग संविधान बना. तो उस समय स्थायी प्राविधान, अस्थायी नहीं, स्थायी प्राविधान था कि यूसीसी लागू होना चाहिए, लेकिन जवाहरलाल नेहरू की भूल की वजह से उस समय यूसीसी लागू नहीं हुआ. यह सौभाग्य हम लोगों के लिए बचा हुआ था, आज उत्तराखंड में पूरा हुआ है. बहुत खुशी.
आपने बिल की कॉपी देखी है? कितना मोटा बिल है? कहा जा रहा था 700 पेज का.
740 पेज का लगभग बिल है.
740 पेज 2 घंटे में सारे विधायक कैसे पढ़ेंगे?
अब उसके 2-3 दिन का समय है पूरा बहस का, तो 2 घंटे में नहीं, ये तो पूरा बहस 3 दिन चलना है, तो पढ़ेंगे ही.
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. So these are legislators coming out. A member from the Bharatiya Janata Party there saying that it's a 740 page bill that has been tabled. So initially what we were being told is that it was a very precise, concise bill, but now it looks like the entire recommendation of 740 pages that came from the Justice Ranjana Desai committee. That is what the MLA from the BJP was just telling us, that it's a 740 page bill, and he said discussion will go on for 2 to 3 days. So we are waiting for the Chief Minister also to give us that confirmation whether indeed 2 to 3 days is what the UCC bill in Uttarakhand will be debated.
So it doesn't look like it is going to be put to vote immediately today. History is what Chief Minister Dhami is eyeing, but today perhaps is not going to be that day. Discussions will continue is what some of the MLAs are letting us know. Do stay on with us, Arunima. Some reactions pouring in.
समाजवादी पार्टी एसटी हसन इज विद मी सर। आप क्यों विरोध कर रहे हैं यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड का? ये तो कह रहे हैं कि समान अधिकार होना चाहिए, समान कानून होना चाहिए देश में।
देखिए, मैं विरोध अभी नहीं कर रहा है, मैं आने के बाद बताऊंगा आपको। अगर इसके अंदर ऐसी हिदायत है जो कुरान शरीफ के खिलाफ है, हम जो कुरान ने हमें हिदायत दी है हम उसे फॉलो करते हैं। हमें कुरान शरीफ ने हिदायत दी है कि हम अपनी बेटियों को पैतृक संपत्ति में 14.5 साल से हिस्सा दे रहे हैं। अब क्या दे रहे हैं, कितना दे रहे हैं, वो अलग बात है। अगर हम किसी मजबूरी के तहत दूसरी शादी करते हैं, बीवी हमारी करप्ट हो, बीमार हो या औलाद नहीं पैदा हो पा रही हो, तो हम उसकी इजाजत, पहली की इजाजत से दूसरी शादी कर रहे हैं। तो आपको क्या परेशानी है? अब दूसरी शादी क्या हो नहीं रही है? हिंदू धर्म में नहीं हो रही, सबसे ज्यादा तो हिंदू धर्म में हो रही है। तो ये कानून से इसलिए लाए जा रहे हैं कि वोट पोलराइज करो, हिंदू मुसलमान कर लो, और जितने भी कम्युनल वोट है उसे पोलराइज करो।
भाजपा के नेता ये भी कह रहे हैं कि अगर 2 बच्चों का नियम है और अगर हिंदुओं पे लागू होता तो बाकी सब कम्युनिटीज पे, स्पेशली मुस्लिम पर क्यों नहीं लागू होना चाहिए?
देखिए, अगर सरकार ऐसा कोई कानून बनाती है तो हमें क्या इतराज है? ये इसके लिए कोई हिदायत हमें शरीयत से थोड़ी मिली है।
आप ये कह रहे हैं कि ये एक समुदाय विशेष के खिलाफ ला रही है ये मुहिम सरकार?
मैं ये नहीं कह रहा, मैं कह रहा हूँ अगर कानून में ऐसी बात है जो कुरान शरीफ के खिलाफ हो, तो ये कोशिश है कम्युनलाइज करने की, ये कोशिश है वोट पोलराइज करके वोट हासिल करने की साजिश।
थैंक यू सो मच।
Arunima, as far as the national picture is concerned, many believe that this is all time to elections. Uttarakhand may be doing it at the state level, but there are national repercussions that are going to be there as far as the 2024 elections go, and this is nothing but a polarizing ploy, says the opposition.
So if you ask the Congress party and the opposition leaders, they will say that there are 5 Lok Sabha seats in Uttarakhand which BJP has been winning consistently for the last 2 terms. This time there are allegations of corruption being made against the Dhami government. The echoes of the Ankita Bhandari death case, if you recall, the girl was allegedly murdered in a hotel and then thrown off the cliff. So echoes of the Ankita Bhandari case are also heard. Opposition keeps talking about it, and their charge is that Uttarakhand used as a test case by the BJP to see if there are any repercussions here. I've already explained to you that demography-wise, Uttarakhand majority Hindu population may not face that much of a problem if they want to bring in a uniform civil code. And the opposition alleges that this is a pre-Lok Sabha stunt. But Dhami government says that this was promised by the BJP on their manifesto ahead of elections, and they're only keeping that promise.
It's BJP's manifesto promise as far as Uttarakhand is concerned. It's also what the BJP has been wanting to bring in as far as the national picture goes, and that is where the opposition is putting up a united front. Many within the India bloc have also come out and questioned of why there is a need to bring in this kind of narrative. Why is there a need for this exercise by the Law Commission at the national level at all? Those are the questions that are being raised as well. But coming back to Uttarakhand and speaking of the objections that have been raised. Now, you've spoken, Arunima, to several stakeholders that are involved there, several from within the Muslim community who come out and say that there are bigger issues to deal with even at the state level. Why talk about this?
Yes, there has also been one criticism that, unemployment is staring at us. There have been natural disasters plaguing Uttarakhand. There are environmental concerns. A place like Joshimath is seeing so many houses sinking. There are law and order issues here. The Ankita Bhandari case I just mentioned.